In John chapter 8, Jesus is encountered by the religious leaders, and they bring to him a woman who was caught in sin. She's caught in adultery. There's an actual punishment that she deserves for what she did. But instead of just punishing her because they want to trap Jesus, they want to catch him giving permission to stone someone, to kill someone, they ask him, they say, well, Moses says we're supposed to stone her because we've caught her in adultery. What do you say, Jesus? And Jesus says something so interesting. He says, whoever hasn't sinned in this group, whichever one of you hasn't sinned, you be the one that casts the first stone. He doesn't say everybody else has to not sin. He just says whoever hasn't sinned, cast the first stone, the first one. And then he kneels down. He doesn't even pay attention to them anymore. And one by one, they all leave because every single one of them has sinned as well. And he looks up, and the only person there is the woman, is the sinner who was due punishment for her sin. And Jesus, he says to her, where are your accusers? And she says, they're all gone. And he says, go forth and sin no more. Jesus saved this woman from her sin. She was due a penalty for her sin, and Jesus saved her from that penalty before the cross. This is a glimpse of his salvation, of the salvation plan, of the redemptive plan for mankind. And if we look at it, we can see what God is trying to tell us. Because everybody wanted to just cast a stone. They wanted to throw something. They wanted to kill the sinner to kill the sin. But what Jesus reveals is that the only way to kill sin is to love sinners. Sometimes there's those people in our lives that we just want to throw stones at them. We just want to chuck stones at them. We want to gossip about them. We want to talk about them. We want to tell them as much as possible what they're doing wrong and how they're doing it wrong. And every chance we get, we just get so frustrated because they're not doing better. They're not doing more. They're complaining even though they're doing less than everybody else. And it's normally people that we love, people that are close to us. But instead of loving the hell out of them, literally, loving them so much that whatever is in them gets out, we try to throw stones at them because we think that we can kill sin by attacking the sinner. But Jesus proves to us that that's not how it works. That was never God's plan. The question of the day I have for you guys that I want you to answer in the comments below is there someone in your life that you've been throwing stones at? And it may be another Christian. It may be someone you do ministry with. It may be your spouse. It may be one of your kids. Is there someone that you keep throwing stones at that you need to start throwing love at? Because if you want to kill sin, the only way to do it is to love the sinner. I'll see you guys tomorrow for John chapter 9.